In today's class, let us take up the concept of molecular mass. Now, as you know, molecules are made up of two or more atoms of the same or different elements, and mass is an additive property. Additive property means it can be added. So, the molecular mass of any substance can be calculated, or it can be found out by adding the masses of all the atoms that are present in one molecule of a substance. Okay, so molecular mass can be defined as the average mass, of one molecule of a substance expressed in atomic mass units. Okay, the average mass of one molecule of a substance expressed in atomic mass units is the molecular mass. So यहाँ चाहिँ के गरिन्छ भन्दाखेरि जति पनि atoms छ एउटा moleculeमा, the atomic masses of all the atoms are added and then molecular mass is calculated. Let us take the example of water. Okay, for example, water. Now, as you know, water, one water molecule, it contains, the formula of water is H2O. So, one water molecule contains two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. So, the molecular mass of water is equals to, how many atoms are present? Hydrogen atoms, two hydrogen atoms are present. So 2 into the atomic mass of hydrogen. Atomic mass of hydrogen plus how many oxygen atoms are present? 1 into atomic mass of oxygen. I think you are clear with why we wrote 2 and 1. किनभने पानीमा फर्मुला कस्तो हुन्छ? H2O हुन्छ नि त. So हाइड्रोजन कतिवटा हुन्छ? दुईटा. Okay, oxygen कतिवटा छ? एउटा मात्रै छ नि. Okay, so we are doing that. 2 into atomic mass of hydrogen plus 1 into atomic mass of oxygen. So 2 will be written as 2. What is the atomic mass of hydrogen? अस्ति हामीले के रे atomic masses को मैले certain numbers दिएको थिए नि, त्यो तपाईहरुलाई मेमोराइज गर्नु भनेको थिए. So according to that list, the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. Okay, and bracket close गर्नु पर्यो, then write down plus, and then again 1 into atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Okay, so त्यसरी चाहिँ लेख्योपछि now you will just पहिला bond mass को rule अनुसार you have to solve inside the bracket पहिला. So first we'll solve. 2 into 1 will be 2 plus 1 into 16 will be 16. So 2 plus 16 will be 18. The unit चाहिँ के लाउँछ? Expressed in atomic mass units भन्दैछ. Last time हामीले भनेको थियो atomic mass unit is U, that is unified mass. उहिले पहिला चाहिँ AMU लगाउँथ्यो, but nowadays the unit U is U. So the molecular mass of water is 18U. Okay, I think you are clear with this. Let us take another example. If you are not clear, now you will be clear. Suppose if I tell you to find out the molecular mass of PCl5, okay, phosphorus pentachloride. Okay, phosphorus pentachloride ko मैले तपाईहरुलाई molecular mass find out गर्नु लगाए. First we talked about water. Let us talk about phosphorus pentachloride. Okay, so phosphorus pentachloride is PCl5, right? So again, when you have to calculate the molecular mass is equals to, how many phosphorus is there? 1 into atomic mass of phosphorus plus how many chlorine? 5 into atomic mass of chlorine. So this is your formula. So now we'll substitute the value. 1 will be written as 1. What is the atomic number of phosphorus? 31 plus 5 into atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. Okay, so here lagaiपछि 1 into 31 will be 31 plus 5 into 35.5. When you say 5, 5, 25, 5, 2, 5, 5, 0, 15, 6, 7, 15, 16. I think 167.5. I think 167. Let us do it one more. 5 into 5 will be 5, 5, 25, 5, 2, 5, 5, 25, 26, 27, 2, 2, 5, 3 is 15, 16, 17. So it is 177.5. Okay, so 177.5. So add gardakeri 208.5 units. Okay, so this is how you will calculate the molecular mass of phosphorus pentachloride. And last one example, ammonia. Its formula is NH3. So molecular mass is equals to 1 into अब त atomic mass लेखि बस्नु पर्दैन. When you know the formula, so you will just multiply. 1 into atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 plus 3 into hydrogen कतिवटा छ 3. So 3 into what is the atomic mass of hydrogen? 1. So 3 into 1. So 14 into 1 will be 14 plus 3 will be 17. So the molecular mass of ammonia is 17 units. Okay, so this is how you will calculate the molecular mass. Very, very simple, easy. I will give you some practice questions, no need to worry. Now let us move on to another subtopic, that is formula mass. Okay, अर्को एउटा subtopic छ formula mass. It is similar to molecular mass. Okay, formula mass. Now you know that last time we said that from atoms two things are produced. First is molecules. When atom and atom they combine together, they form molecules. Molecules ko chai bada chayo molecular mass. Now atoms can also gain or lose electron and form ions. So when molecules they combine together, they form molecular compounds. Okay, when ions they combine together, they form ionic compound. So now that means ionic compounds are made up of ions. It is not made up of molecules or atoms. Molecular mass say abo molecules le बन्नेको छ भने पो molecular mass calculate गर्ने त. तर यहाँ त के रे ionic compounds हरु, these are made up of ions. So instead of using the term molecular mass, we use the term formula mass. All right. So it is calculated in the same way as molecular mass, only the term given is different. Molecular mass is applicable to molecular compounds and formula mass is applicable to ionic compounds. Okay, it is applicable to ionic compounds. Our ionic compounds भनेको the compounds which are formed up of ions. Okay, applicable to ionic compounds. अब ionic compound मा example, most common example is sodium chloride. Right? Sodium chloride, that the salt that we eat every day, table salt, common salt, that is sodium chloride. It is an ionic compound because it is made up of two types of ions. एउटा positive ions र negative ions, यो दुईटा cation र anion यसरी मिलेर चाहिँ यो के बनाएको हुन्छ, sodium chloride बनाएको हुन्छ. So this is an ionic compound. Okay, it is not made up of atoms, it is not made up of molecules, but it is made up of ions. Okay, now अब यसको चाहिँ calculate गर्ने तरिका चाहिँ same हो, only formula mass, name given is formula mass. Okay, so formula mass can be defined as it is defined as the sum of the atomic masses, of all the ions present substance. Okay, present in a substance अथवा ionic compounds लाई we can say that formula unit of a substance. Okay, formula unit of a substance. So this is how you'll define formula mass. Now अघिको जस्तै एक दुईवटा practice गरौँ questions. Okay, sodium chloride के लिउँ न example. Calculate the formula mass of sodium chloride भनेर आयो भने sodium chloride को formula mass of sodium chloride. Okay, so formula mass is equals to, again कतिवटा sodium छ 1 into atomic mass of sodium is 23 plus 1 into atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. So 1 into 23 plus 35.5 आन्सर कति हुन्छ 58.5 unit. Okay, so यसको पाराले चाहिँ we calculate the formula mass. के छैन, it is similar to the molecular mass. अर्को एउटा example, let us take the example of Al2O3. Okay, Al2O3 है, formula mass. यसको formula mass is equals to, how many aluminum are there? 2 into what is the atomic mass of aluminum? 27 plus how many oxygen are there? 3. What is the atomic mass of oxygen? 16. So 27 into 2, 54 plus 48. 54 plus 48 will be equal to 102 unit. So it will be equal to 102 units. So this is how you will calculate the formula mass. Very easy, similar to molecular mass. Okay. Now let us move on to another concept that is called the mass percentage. Okay, mass percentage को विषयमा पढौं. Now you know that a compound is made up of elements. हैन, compound केले बनिएको हुन्छ? Elements ले बनिएको हुन्छ. Elements combine together and they form compounds. No? So these elements, they combine in a fixed ratio. So water ko case ma, what was the ratio? 1:8. So this is fixed ratio ma combine gareko huncha. So compounds are made up of 2 or more elements that combine in a certain fixed ratio. So the composition of a compound or can be defined in terms of the mass percentage of each element present in it. Okay, mass percentage. अब जस्तो एउटा compound छ है, it is made up of 2 elements, A and B. दुईटा elements ले बनिएको छ भने you have to calculate the mass percentage of each element. कति percent present हुन्छ? जस्तो पानीको example लिउँ न है. Water is made up of 2 elements. What are the 2 elements? Hydrogen and oxygen. हैन? So hydrogen कति percent हुन्छ पानीमा? Oxygen कति percent हुन्छ? त्यसलाई चाहिँ we call it the mass percentage. So it can be calculated using a formula. Okay, formula छ त्यसको लागि. So if a compound contains 2 elements A and B, then mass percentage of A is equals to mass of A in the compound divided by the total mass of the compound, 100. Okay, into 100. त्यस्तै गरी फेरि mass percentage of B पनि we have to calculate. So mass percentage of B is equals to mass of B in the compound divided by total mass of the compound into 100. Okay, so यो formula use गरेर हुन्छ. If there was a third element C, फेरि third को पनि percentage निकाल्नु पर्थ्यो. Mass percentage of C is equals to mass of C in the compound divided by total mass of the compound. तर यहाँ सिर्फ खाली दुईटै मात्रै के भएको elements भएको कारणले गर्दा we will calculate the mass percentage of two elements only. So जतिवटा elements छ त्यसरी नै यसरी we have to calculate the mass percentage. So let us take an example, then you will understand it. Okay, the question गरौँ numerical based on this. Okay, so I have a book over here and I will copy the question from here. Question number 1, 5.85 gram of a compound contains 3.55 gram of chlorine and 2.30 gram of sodium. Determine the mass percentage of sodium and chlorine in the compound. Okay, of sodium and chlorine in the compound. So अब यहाँ निकाल्नु पर्यो mass percentage. So यहाँ there is one compound, right? That compound is made up of two elements. के रहेछ? Chlorine and sodium. Okay. So chlorine and sodium ले बनेको elements रहेछ. So we have to determine the mass percentage of sodium as well as chlorine. So whatever is given in the question, first we'll write it. Okay. So given is the total mass of the compound or mass of the compound दिएको छ. Compound mass of the compound कति दिएको छ 5.85 ग्राम. ओके, त्यहाँदेखि दिएको छ mass of chlorine है. क्लोरिन को मास कति दिएको छ 3.55 ग्राम है. and next is given mass of sodium. Mass of sodium कति दिएको छ 2.30 gram. So this is given in the question. So first whatever is given you'll write it down. Then we'll come to the formula. So first we'll determine the mass percentage of sodium, then chlorine. So mass percentage of sodium is equals to the mass of sodium. Sodium ko mass kati दिएको छ, because since we are dealing with sodium, so we'll have to write down the mass of sodium in the numerator divided by the mass of the compound. This is the total mass of the compound. Sodium र chlorine दुईटै गरेर चाहिँ जोडेर mass यति हो नि त. So this is the total mass of the compound into 100. So we'll substitute the value. What is the mass of sodium? 2.30. What is the total mass of the compound? 5.85 into 100. So यो solve गरे भने चाहिँ percentage कति आउँछ भन्दा चाहिँ 39.3%. Okay, so in this way you can calculate the mass percentage of sodium. अब आयो next is mass percentage of chlorine. निकालौं न है mass percentage of chlorine. So दुईटैको जहिले पनि दुईटैको निकाल्नु पर्यो. So chlorine या क्वेशन मा जे सोधेको छ त्यो यहाँ दुईटैको सोधेको छ. So हामीले दुईटै क्याल्कुलेट गर्दै छौं. मास अफ क्लोरिन कति छ माथिपट्टि 3.55 डिवाइडेड बाइ 5.85 divided by 5.85 into 100. So when you divide this two, you'll get the answer 60.7%. Okay, so this is how you will calculate the mass percentage. And your tip, if you want to know whether your answer is correct or not, just add up the two answers. Just तपाईको यो दुईटा compound बन्नेको छ, अघिकोमा आन्सर कति आयो? 30.3%. हैन, अहिलेकोमा कति आयो? 60.7%. So जोड्नुस् त, it will come to 100%. So if by adding, if it comes to 100% or near about to 100%, जस्तो 99.9% आयो या त 99.8% आयो भने this will be correct. Okay, यो चाहिँ तपाईको मैले just तपाईलाई चेक गर्नुको लागि तपाई मेरो आन्सर करेक्ट भयो कि भएन भनेर यो गर्नु चाहिँ पर्दैन. It is not a part of the solution. Okay, I'm just giving you a tip on how to check whether your answer is correct or not. Okay, so किनभने percentage भनेको चाहिँ out of 100 भनेको हो नि त. अन्त यहाँ जोड्दा 100 आएन भने त्यो त रङ हो. So right, okay, न त्यो चाल पाउनको लागि चाहिँ you can follow this technique. Okay, so this is how we find out the mass percentage of sodium and chlorine. अब एउटा question गरौँ, then we'll move on to next subtopic. Okay, next question. Again in the book, calculate the mass percentage of each element present in water. Calculate the mass percentage of each element present in water. अब यहाँ हेर्नुस् त, यहाँनिर चाहिँ you have to calculate the mass percentage of each element that is present in water. How many elements are present in water? 2. What are they? Hydrogen and oxygen. So you have to find out the mass percentage of hydrogen and you have to find out the mass percentage of oxygen. हामीलाई information केही पनि दिएको छैन, we have to find out. So first we'll write the formula of water. Okay, formula of water is equals to H2O. We already know this, right? So above, from here we have to calculate first the mass of hydrogen and mass of oxygen, and then we'll find out the total mass. किनभने यहाँ केही दिएको छैन नि त. अघिको क्वेशनमा को total mass पनि दिएको थियो, mass of sodium, mass of chlorine दिएको थियो र हामीले directly mass percentage we found out. But now we don't have any information, we just have the formula. So from the formula, first we have to calculate the mass of hydrogen and mass of oxygen, then only we can find out the mass percentage. Okay, so mass of hydrogen first. Hydrogen is equals to, how many hydrogen atoms are there? 2 into, what is the mass of hydrogen? 1 unit. So it will be, let us not enclose it in brackets. So 2 into 1 will be equal to 2. भयो 2 units. यो चाहिँ hydrogen को mass भयो. अब let us come to oxygen. Mass of oxygen is equals to, how many oxygen? 1. What is the mass of one oxygen atom? 16. So it is 16. भयो. So we found out the mass of hydrogen, we found out the mass of oxygen. Now we'll find out the total mass. Total mass or the mass of the compound. Let us write down mass of the compound so that it will be uniform. So mass of the compound is equals to, के गर्नु पर्यो, mass दुईटाको find out गर्नुको लागि जोड्नु पर्यो. So 2 plus 16 will be equal to 18 unit. Now you can find out the mass percentage of each element. So first we'll find out the mass percentage of hydrogen will be equal to, so what is the mass of hydrogen? 2. That will be in numerator divided by total mass of the compound into 100. Okay. So answer आउँछ 11.11%. Okay. So त्यस्तै गरी mass percentage of oxygen is equals to, weight is 16 oxygen को divided by 18 total हो, and into 100, it will be equal to 88.89%. Okay, so हेर्नुस् त मास पर्सेन्टेज आयो दुईटा जोडेर हेर्दाखेरि 0101 so कति भयो 100% भयो कि भएन so our answer is correct. Okay, so in this way we can find out the mass percentage of each element that is present in a compound. Okay, now let us move on to another very important topic, that is mole concept. Okay, mole concept. This is the last subtopic of the chapter, atoms and molecules. If we complete mole concept, the chapter will be complete. Okay, so mole concept, it is a very important concept. It is easy to learn and understand also. So let us know what is mole concept. Now mole concept is a concept that it is a concept of actually quantity that deals with number and mass. You know, so mole concept is the quantity ho, it deals in terms of number as well as mass. It relates the mass, it relates, mole concept relates the mass of a substance to the number of atoms, molecules or ions. So यसले के गर्दै रहेछ, यसले mass अनि number लाई रिलेट गर्छ यो मोल कन्सेप्टले चाहिँ यो कुरा चाहिँ याद गर्नु पर्यो mass र केलाई रिलेट गर्दै रहेछ number लाई. अब to understand mole concept, let us first understand a very simple example. Okay, अब हामीले डे टु डे लाइफमा we use a number of units. जस्तो we use a unit called a dozen. याद छ नि तपाईलाई dozen भनेको एक dozen मा कतिवटा हुन्छ 12. Yes, we have 12. है त्यस्तै गरी अर्को एउटा सायद तपाईहरु फ्यामिलियर छैन होला यो युनिट सँग, त्यसलाई चाहिँ भनिन्छ स्कोर. One unit has 20 number of anything. Okay, another is gross. एक gross को चाहिँ 144 number हुन्छ. Okay, so यस्तो पाराले these are the units that we use. Dozen, score, gross भन्ने यो युनिट्सहरु चाहिँ हामीले युज गर्छ र this unit relates to number. यसले चाहिँ it relates to number. 1 dozen भनेपछि 12 वटा हुन्छ. Now suppose if I say I have 1 dozen of apples, मेरोमा कतिवटा एप्पल हुन्छ? 1 dozen of apples भन्यो भने मेरोमा 12 वटा एप्पल्स हुन्छ. Similarly, when I say I have 1 dozen of pineapple, then I'll have how many pineapples? I'll have 12 pineapples. So 1 dozen of apples is equals to 12 apples, हैन? त्यसै गरी 1 dozen of pineapples is equals to कति pineapples? 12 वटा pineapples सँग इक्वल हुन्छ कि हुँदैन? So here you see that the number is same, but will the mass of apples and pineapples be same? अब सम्झिनुस् त मास बराबरी हुन्छ होला यसको. 12 एप्पल को सपोज मास आयो भने सपोज 3 केजी आयो रे, पाइनएप्पल को 3 केजी नै आउँछ? आउँदैन नि त, पाइनएप्पल त ठुलठुलो हुन्छ नि. सो यसको मास बेसी आउँछ obviously. So let us say यसको मास आएछ अरे 7 केजी. So अब हेर्नुस् त नम्बर त सेम छ, this is the number. This is number is same, but the mass is different. This is exactly mole concept. यही concept लाई apply गर्यौं. अब mole concept बुझ्नु त बुझ्नु भयो नि है. जब हामीले कुनै पनि एउटा युनिट युज गर्छ, जस्तो 1 डजन भन्यो भने त्यसमा 12 वटा हुन्छ. 1 डजन एप्पल भनेपछि 12 वटा एप्पल हुन्छ. 1 डजन if I say marker, then there will be 12 markers, हैन? तर weight त डिफरेंट हुन्छ नि, दुईटाको मास त डिफरेंट हुन्छ नि. So mole is that concept which relates number and mass. Okay, it relates the mass of a substance to the number of atoms, molecules or ions. अब यहाँ चाहिँ जसरी यस्तो म्याजिक नम्बर छ नि, यहाँ 12 is a magic number. डजन भनेपछि 12 हो, स्कोर भनेको 20 हो, ग्रॉस भनेको 144. सपोज if I say I want you to bring me 1 score of apple भन्यो नि कतिवटा एप्पल ल्याउनुहुन्छ? 12वटा हैन नि 1 स्कोर भनेपछि कतिवटा 20 वटा यु गेट 20 एप्पल्स है सो त्यस्तो पाराले एउटा फिक्स्ड क्वान्टिटी छ नि त है त्यस्तै गरी एटम्स आयोन्स र मोलिक्युल्स मा पनि एउटा फिक्स्ड नम्बर छ दैट नम्बर इज 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 so this is very important number यो चाहिँ तपाईले याद गर्नुपर्छ this is a magic number okay magic चाहिँ मैले त्यसै भनेको है don't say that this is a magic number you have to remember the number is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 and this number is known as Avogadro's number. This is known as Avogadro's number because it was given by Italian scientist Amedeo Avogadro. So वहाँको नाममा Avogadro's number भनेर लेखिएको. Okay. Now यो number very important. अब यो number चाहिँ केमा important छ भन्दा चाहिँ in the number of atoms, molecules or ions. अब तपाईलाई याद छ नि पार्टिकल म्याटर चाहिँ it is made up of tiny particles अनि त्यो tiny particles it can be atoms, it can be molecules or it can be ions हैन जस्तो तपाईले हेर्नु भयो भने hydrogen is a matter so hydrogen is made up of atoms water is also a matter water is made up of molecules similarly sodium chloride is also a matter it is made up of ions so any matter can be made up of either atoms or molecules or ions so your number चाहिँ त्यसमा applicable हुन्छ so we can say that 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms or we can say molecules or we can also say ions यति भयो so your number of it can be 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms it can be 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules or it can be 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 ions okay अब मैले मेरोमा 12 वटा पेन्सिल छ भनी नबसेर I have 1 dozen of pencil भन्छु नि है मेरोमा 12 वटा एप्पल छ नभनेर I have 1 dozen of apple भन्छु I have 1 dozen of erasers भन्छु हैन सो यस्तो पाराले instead of 12 I use 1 dozen so similarly यहाँ पनि यत्रो लामो नम्बर युज गर्नु भन्दा चाहिँ we can use mole instead of this so 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 भनेको चाहिँ 1 mole is equals to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms molecules or ions okay जसरी 12 को बदली we can say dozen similarly यो Avogadro's number को बदली we can say mole so 1 mole is equals to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 so भन्नुको मतलब अगर मैले भने I have 1 mole of hydrogen भन्यो भने चाहिँ there will be how many hydrogen atoms in that 1 mole there will be 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms okay so त्यस्तै गरी मैले if I say I have 1 mole of nitrogen then how many nitrogen atoms will I have again 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms okay so 1 mole of hydrogen भनेको कति अरे 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms त्यसमा त्यतिवटा atoms हुन्छ है त्यस्तै गरी 1 mole of nitrogen भने again 1 mole of nitrogen मा पनि त्यति नै हुन्छ नि त 12 वटा 1 डजन पेन्सिल होस् कि एप्पल होस् कि पाइनएप्पल होस् कि तर 12 वटा हुन्छ नि त त्यस्तै गरी एटम्स होस् कि मोलिक्युल्स हो कि आयोन्स होस् नम्बर त फिक्सै हुन्छ नि त है 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms again if I say 1 mole of oxygen नाम त्यति नै हुन्छ है okay but the mass will number the same भयो number of atoms will be the same but will the mass of this be same mass same हुन्छ no the mass will not be different अघि मैले भने नि 12 वटा एप्पलै छ 1 डजन मा 12 वटा पाइनएप्पलै छ 1 डजन मा तर दुईटाको मास मा भिन्दै हुन्छ नि त त्यस्तै गरी यहाँ पनि यिनीहरुको मास एक मोलमा यति नै एटम भए पनि मास चाहिँ भिन्दै हुन्छ okay so for hydrogen यो यसको मास चाहिँ कति हो भन्दा चाहिँ मास अफ हाइड्रोजन विल बी इक्वल टु इट्स एटोमिक मास हैन, विल बी इक्वल टु इट्स एटोमिक मास. सो व्हाट इज द एटोमिक मास अफ हाइड्रोजन? 1 है. त्यसै गरी व्हाट इज द एटोमिक मास अफ नाइट्रोजन? 14. व्हाट इज द एटोमिक मास अफ ऑक्सीजन? 16. सो it will be equal to 1, 14 and 16. देख्नुभयो नम्बर सेम छ, मास मात्रै डिफरेन्ट छ. सो मोल relates to number as well as mass. It relates both number and mass. Okay, so 1 mole of any element, जुनसुकै एलिमेन्ट होस्, ऑक्सीजन होस् कि नाइट्रोजन होस् कि जेसुकै होस्, it will have fixed number of atoms, right, molecules or ions. What is the fixed number? That is, this is Avogadro's number into 10 to the power 20. 10 to the power 23 भनेको त 23 वटा 0 हो नि त. कति लामो हुन्छ? यसको बदली चाहिँ हामी के युज गर्छ? मोल. ओके, 10 to the power 23, but the mass will be different. But the mass of the element will depend. Element will be different and depend upon atomic mass. So हेर्नुस् यो मास चाहिँ सबै यिनीहरुको एटोमिक मास हो. सो मोल भनेपछि नम्बर, इट रिलेट्स नम्बर as well as mass. I think you are clear with this. And this number, that is Avogadro's number, the number 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 was given by Italian scientist Amedeo Avogadro, and he derived the name from Latin word. He derived the word from so he just named the he just gave this number, and that is why this number is known as Avogadro's number. This number is famously known as Avogadro's number. Okay, यसलाई चाहिँ भनिन्छ Avogadro's number. Okay, यहाँसम्म क्लियर भयो. अब यो नम्बर चाहिँ एभोगाड्रोले दिनु भएको, अनि त्यहाँदेखि अब मोल चाहिँ, द वर्ड मोल चाहिँ कसले दिनु भएको भन्दा चाहिँ द वर्ड मोल वाज गिवन बाय विल्हेल्म ऑस्टवर्ल्ड. ओके, विल्हेल्म ऑस्टवर्ल्डले दिनु भएको. He derived this word from Latin word. Okay, the word mole was given by Wilhelm Ostwald in 1896. He derived the word from Latin language. Latin बाट लिनु भएको. Latin word उहाँले डाइरेक्टली त्यो मोल्स बाटै लिनु भएको. इन ल्याटिन मोल्स मीन्स हिप और पाइल. थुप्रोलाई चाहिँ हामी के भन्छौं? ल्याटिनमा मोल्स भन्छ. सो मोल, that word was used by Wilhelm Ostwald to identify the number of atoms, molecules or ions in a substance. Okay, so हिप भनेको चाहिँ किन थुप्रो हुन्छ नि त. 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 भनेको त कतिवटा जिरो भयो, सो त्यति बेसी हुन्छ. सो he used the term mole for it, and this unit was accepted in the year 1967. This unit was accepted in the year 1967. So chemists को तपाईले सोच्दा हुन्छ chemist को counting unit is mole. Okay, chemists they count in terms of mole. Okay, यहाँसम्म बुझ्नु भयो. Now let us move on to another subtopic. Before moving on to another subtopic, one thing that I'd like to tell you is that जब पनि हामीले कुनै पनि एउटा युनिट युज गर्छ त्यसको शॉर्ट फर्म युज गर्छ नि, सिम्बल युज गर्छ नि. जस्तो किलोग्राम डल्लै लामो नलेखेर we use the word kg हैन. त्यस्तै गरी ग्राम को लागि डल्लै ग्राम नलेखेर we use g है. त्यस्तै गरी symbol for mole is MOL. So हामीले जहिले पनि मोल को युनिट लेख्दाखेरि चाहिँ MOL लेख्नु पर्छ. This is the symbol. Okay. Now let us move on to molar mass. Okay. Molar mass, it can be defined as the mass of 1 mole of any substance is known as molar mass. So 1 मोल को मास कति छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ हामी मोलर मास भन्छ. एनी मटेरियल को 1 मोल को. जस्तो let us take the example. Suppose you want to find out the mass of 1 mole of HNO3. So 1 mole मा कतिवटा पार्टिकल्स हुन्छ, कतिवटा molecules of HNO3 हुन्छ, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 त्यति molecules हुन्छ. तर मास चाहिँ कति हुन्छ भन्दा चाहिँ the mass is always equal to the यो के गर्नुपर्छ एटोमिक मास चाहिँ यिनीहरु सबैको एटोमिक मास चाहिँ जोड्नु पर्यो. सो 1 into 1 plus 1 into 14 plus 3 into 16. बुझ्नु भयो यो कसरी आयो? हाइड्रोजन एउटा छ. सो 1 हाइड्रोजन एटम, एटोमिक मास अफ हाइड्रोजन इज 1. सो 1 into 1. त्यस्तै गरी नाइट्रोजन को एउटा मात्रै के रे एटम छ. सो 1 into what is the atomic mass of nitrogen? 14. So plus again how many oxygen atoms are there? 3. So 3 into what is the atomic mass of oxygen? 16. So त्यसरी चाहिँ हामीले लेख्यौ. So 1 plus 14 plus 3 6 6 8 48. Okay, so 48 भनेपछि चाहिँ त्यहाँदेखि हामीले यसलाई जोड्दाखेरि कति आउँछ? I think 63. So this is the mass of molar mass of HNO3. अब यहाँ one thing you have to remember, when you write down the molar mass, the unit should always be in gram. अघि चाहिँ हामीले U भनेर युनिट लाउँदै थियो, त्यो चाहिँ एटोमिक मास को हो. तर मोलर मास को युनिट लाउँदा you have to use the word G. Okay, so letter G use गर्नु पर्यो. The symbol will be like this. त्यस्तै गरी अर्को एउटा एक्जाम्पल लिउँ न. 1 mole of, let us say, 1 mole of ozone, right? O3. So, कति हुन्छ यसको मास? 16. 3 into 16 गरौँ न. How many oxygen are there? 3 into 16 will be 48. Unit will be G. Okay, so यस्तो पाराले we calculate the molar mass. We'll stop for today. Tomorrow we'll deal with the numerical problems with the mole concept.